welcome to Campspectations with Yaas, the show where I talk about my Campspectations versus reality, what happened to me on Camp Wannakiki Season 4. What an episode! I did really good in this episode, but at first I expect I'm having a full-on meltdown. First of all, clock the look. This look is by Pretty Ugly Gorgeous, my good friend Justin. Did I just say Justin? Justin Trudeau! I mean, kind of. I guess he's the Prime Minister. Or, was, depending upon, how things go. Pretty Ugly Gorgeous made this wonderful thing. And these earrings, these beautiful earrings. Ooh, these are called Barney, I think, by Nina Spade. Nina Spade, check her out. Wonderful Toronto designer, makes some cool earrings. I love the geometric stuff. Nina, send me some earrings. Of course, the outfit that you see in this episode is also by Pretty Ugly Gorgeous, my good friend Dustin. Oh my God! Dina Rich. Dina Rich is here. Dina Rich is a RuPaul's Drag Race person. For the Sugar Bakers, they're looking for like a celebrity. They always go to that show for some reason. I mean, I don't know why they don't go to my shows. Dina Rich shows up and she's camp counselor Dina, and I mean, that's pretty fun. Like Chicago based, totally makes sense. She's like a Chicago icon. She saw last week's talent show. She saw it. She was there. She was kind of sneaking in the background. The Sugar Bakers were like, guess what? Dina's here. And we were like, what? She was watching us the whole time? Maybe you're the reason I was safe. I did ask her one question while I was at lunch. I said, Dina, when you were on Drag Race, did you ever find yourself just kind of like walking around talking to yourself a lot? And she's like, oh yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, totally. So yeah. Dina Rich talks to herself. Oh, I lost 2 nails. Today's activity was a real activity. I know last week it was like, capture the flag. This time, oh bitch, we had to do actual camping stuff. We had no idea what we were gonna do, and then they suddenly like split us into teams. They counted off 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I ended up with Opal and Coleslaw. I hadn't really connected with Coleslaw at all at that point. I knew that Coleslaw was quite the character. I did meet Coleslaw also at the airport, just like I met Flapjack. And Flapjack was having a meltdown, of course. Oh, Flapjack always has meltdowns. Coleslaw was also there, had arrived at the airport. And I remember going up to Coleslaw and saying, wait, are you Coleslaw? And she was like, yeah, I'm Coleslaw. Oh, you must be... Wait, which one are you? Oh, are you Hillary? Oh, okay. Oh, how's Canada? And yeah, that was pretty much my exchange with her. And I was like, oh, that's good. I had to back away a little bit because, the smell. She's rancid Coleslaw, more like, honestly. Opal is like kind of a grand... Opal comes off grand. She is a grand lady. She's as grand all the time. She's like a grand piano. Look at me, I have a gig. Did you know that I worked with this person? Do you know that I like pudding? I don't know if she's gonna come across that way. Maybe she'll come across like a sweetheart. She's honestly the youngest person on the season. She just tries way too hard. She tries so hard. Honestly, full tea, I think everyone found Opal to be the most annoying person, but I was nice to her in public. So we got to work together. Coleslaw, she's a character kind of like me, and she's like she actually has some outdoor experience. On the other hand, me and Opal, no. I did this one portaging thing once in grade 9, but Coleslaw seemed to have it on lockdown. So the whole thing was we were supposed to figure out how to do a rope knot. And then once we got that, we were given a single match and we had to light a fire with the objective to boil a tin of water. When you're like, you see a challenge and then you look at it and you're like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. Like, oh my God, there's a camera pointed at me. And you're like, oh my God, That was kind of what happened for me. So I like kind of went and saw the rope and didn't know how to do it. And I was like, and I had a full-on mental breakdown. You know, the sugar bakers always say, so like, if you're not gonna be able to do it, like, be funny. Like, I was trying to make something of it, like, trying to figure it out, but I was like, I still really didn't know. I was looking around, like, everyone was done the rope, everyone was like running to start a fire, and then like in the last second, right before they were about to be like, okay, well, you guys are done, just go and make a fire, I got it, and that moment was huge. I hope they caught it on camera, because I went, like, I was like, what? Like, I had a full-on mental meltdown. Yeah, you don't go on a show like this to think that you're going to be changed, but then you go on a show and you end up with some change, and that was a lot. So then we went and did the fire, and Coleslaw was like, got it down. We like built it up, but we like were so behind. We were like, we're not going to win this thing. There's no chance we're going to do. And then I think I helped by like helping to make multiple spots in the fire. All the other teams, they broke their matches. This is what I expect is going to happen. I don't know what's actually going to be portrayed. I don't know what's actually going to happen. But the other teams both broke their matches. We didn't break our match. So we actually got our fire started. We actually caught up. And technically we won, which was kind of insane. But Coleslaw, I have to say, like, and I think I have this moment with her in the rec room, is Coleslaw kind of came after me at the end and was kind of mad for me kind of making fun of the rope thing. I wasn't making fun of it. I was actually having a mental meltdown. I'm sorry. I don't Drag Race. I don't think they've ever been asked to do rope knots and like start a fire in the woods to boil water. Like, that's not a drag skill. Like, so the talent show. Let's talk about the talent show. And let's talk about specifically me. And the fact that, guess what? I was in the top with my Pretty Ugly Gorgeous design. So this Pretty Ugly Gorgeous design, the prompt was glamp, glampazon, glampazon, glamping, glampazon. And so when I thought the most glamorous but campy outfit possible, I just had this idea of kind of like a couch meets a dress or something like that. Like fully made of couch material with like the big puffy arms so that I could like pretend to retract. I really wanted a cushion on my head rather than a wig. And, you know, like with pillows for boobs. He executed it brilliantly with his patchwork design. As you can see, this is a more wearable. That thing is hard to get into. Like, it's a two-man job. Thank you. Also, Eddie Danger was here. Eddie Danger is our new hot, sexy, hot guy. Eddie helped me get into the outfit that day. So I have been officially dressed and, in and out. Dressed and undressed by a porn star. Also, like, freakishly charming. Like, I feel like he practices in the mirror, like that kind of like, hey, how you doing? Like, I remember he came up to me one day and I was just like, hi, how are you? And I was like, oh my God, you're good. I killed it, I get that, but I overdid it. I realized the week before, like, what they were looking for. Like, I needed to like just amp it up. I did the recliner moment. I went out to the pageant lady. I had 2 handfuls of coins. And I just hid them in my hands, and then I just stopped and I just started shaking and I dropped the coins all over the stage. To say the room was full of laughter is an understatement. I made DIDA RITZ laugh. I'm very proud of myself. I heard her say like, ooh, this is like Drag Race. You know what? Thank you, but I'm not on Drag Race and they'll never cast me because they don't give a f. I've tried. I picked a cookie out of thing and I ate it, and then what was the last thing? Well, the piece de resistance. I stoned the F out of a remote control, put a magnet on it, had it on my butt, and then stuck it right here. I think they called me like Carol Burnett, and I was, that's a high compliment for a camp queen. It really is. Do I know if I won? I actually don't. Isn't that fun? So last week we actually knew who won, but this week, spoiler, it's actually a top 2. I'm gonna have to flash forward to future self to see if I won. Let's see what actually happened by throwing to future me. Take it away, future me. Thanks, Hillary. Oh my goodness, I have one tea for you. You know at the beginning of the episode where I'm on my knees looking kind of miserable? That's because it hurt, because twigs were digging into my knees. Anyways, I won! Ah! I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner chicken dinner. Eat it, Clinica. 1-1, bitch. Oh, and Dina Rich was here. Hi, Dina, if you watch this. Back to you. Wow, thanks, future me. Wow, my Campspectations were met reality. I won! Oh my god. Oh! Big congratulations to Dustin. Oh my goodness. I really don't know what to say. It's really kind of like an amazing feeling. Of course I have to record me not winning next, which will be, you know, crazy. Well, I made it through another episode of, how will I do next week? Will I go home? Will I take a hike? Whatever they call it. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow me and clap your hands and follow me to the store. See you next time on Campspectations, where I will see if my Campspectations meet my reality. Bye. Take care. Feliz Navidad. It's-a me, Mario. See you at camp.